If you stop and think about it, a monster whitetail might score 200 inches. A big caribou might score 400 inches, and they're not even scoring all of the points on a caribou.
It's just an amazing hunt when it goes right. But when it goes wrong, you have no chance. You go into a caribou camp and there's no migration, you're not even going to see one. And you're going to sit there all day in glass hillsides of just, maybe you'll see a wolverine, but you're not going to see any caribou. It's feast or famine.
On a lot of those Canada hunts, especially the Quebec Labrador hunts and the woodland hunts, I mean, you got to do your research, putting your trust and so forth in the outfitter and the guy that you're going to go with. So there's a lot of people that had to go on lots of hunts to get their caribou.
My Quebec Labrador caribou hunt was the first caribou subspecies that I hunted for the Super Slam. It was a great hunt. I went on the hunt with Bob Foulkrod, and he is a big-time caribou hunter, actually was a caribou guide and outfitter in Quebec. And the way the trip was set up is that I wanted to do a TV show with Foulkrod, and so I was going to be filming him. And I was his cameraman for 2 caribou kills. We had talked at some of the shows, but we had never really hunted together. So Foulkrod was kind of fun to be around, and kind of a cut up in camp, and I really liked him. And being his cameraman was fun too, because I could tell him what to do. But anyway, I mean, that's what cameramen get to do, and I get told what to do all the time, but that's what it takes to get it on video.
What's the happiest you ever been on a hunt? Well, my first big game hunt was a caribou hunt. And when I got back out, I was so exhausted of everything that I had seen, my first northern lights, being able to take a cup and drink out of the stream. People always ask me what's my favorite animal, and it's hard to put one animal as a favorite, but caribou is definitely up on a high priority list because it just brings me back to so many great moments, so many great people I've hunted with.
That's a good spot right here. I don't think they can get past this right here. Oh, we got animals coming both sides. That's the most. Oh yeah, good shot, good shot, good shot.
Right there is a nice Quebec Lab caribou. He's got back points, he's got double shovel, nice. Oh, look at the beds. I mean, they got some units. Beautiful. I want to tell you, I never get tired of hunting Quebec Labrador caribou. I know the mosquitoes and the black flies are out right now, but normally it's a beautiful time of the year. Fall's just coming in. Right there is a great Quebec Labrador caribou.
Foulkrod got 2 great kills on camera and 2 heroes, and then it was my turn to hunt. And of course, when it's Miranda's turn to hunt, what happens? Well, the weather goes south. As soon as we get out and we find the caribou, it's pouring down rain. I mean, just crazy rain. And everybody is soaked and everybody wants to go in. And the caribou are 300 yards away, and then they're 200 yards away, and they're working our way. And this one giant caribou is coming right to me, and it's like perfect over the shoulder footage. I can't believe it. He's gonna come right in. There's a lot of brush and I need him to get into this little clearing for me to shoot him, and I go to full draw as he's coming into the clearing, and he looks up and he sees me, just turns and just runs around me. And so this giant caribou gets past me, pouring down rains, and I don't have a caribou yet. And I'm thinking if we go, I'm not going to be able to come back. And so we wait, and I'll never forget it, because when he's coming in, my cameraman, Heath Painter, he keeps reaching around and wiping the lens off with a little cloth. And it's just pouring down rain, just soaking rain. These caribou follow each other through this tundra, and there are so many neat places where you can get in and hide. 3 nice caribou coming right down through here. 20-yard shot, and he went down 45 yards away. Look how big he is! Oh wow! Oh yeah! Look at that Quebec Labrador caribou in full velvet. Nice shovel, good bears and tops, and pouring down rain. Ice cold. We are way up north in Quebec. It's been an incredible hunt. We've had sunny days, windy, raining. Now it's pouring. I had a nice one coming into 10 yards, and he figured us out, got away from me. 3 more bulls come in. 22-yard shot, and here he is. My thanks to Bob Foulkrod, an incredible bow hunter who knows how to hunt the Quebec Labrador caribou, along with a lot of other game with archery bow in hand. What a bull! In my mind, caribou hunting is really the learning ground of the eastern whitetail hunter as far as spot and stalk goes. And when you get out of that tree and get on the ground and start trying to hunt, you've got to learn how to move and get into position. And there's no better animal to learn how to do that than a caribou.